Hey everyone, this is Ryan King, and welcome to week 4, my last video of my Inktober 2020 drawings. Now, if you haven't watched week 1, 2, and 3, you can definitely check those out. The links will be in the video description. But now let's go ahead and check out the time-lapse videos for week 4. Alright, and day 24. So for day 24, the word was dig. So I decided to draw some buried treasure that had just been dug up and opened up, and there's like gold coins and, you know, stuff like that, treasures inside. And I kind of drew like a beach behind it, so maybe it was like some pirates who had just dug up some treasure on an island or something. I think it turned out pretty good. Trying to draw like the sand, you know, like little piles of sand and some little rocks and things. You can see the shovel looks actually kind of bent. If you look at the shovel head compared to the wooden handle, it looks kind of bent actually. So that was something I could have improved on, definitely. Added some clouds here, and then of course erasing and then penning in. Trying to give the horizon, maybe making the horizon a little bit darker, and then having where it gets closer a little bit lighter. Trying to draw in some shadows, so like inside the chest, it's a little bit dark in there. And there we go, day 24, dig. And day 25, so the word for this day was buddy. So I decided to draw a little dog looking up at you with big puppy eyes and a big wet tongue coming out. I tried to make it look cute. I think I misplaced the eyes. Maybe they were also shaped incorrectly. You can see I erased them and tried redoing them because I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. I still think I did it wrong though. I think the left eye should have been a little bit lower, but overall I like this one. I think I got the expression pretty decently. Adding in whiskers and the black dog lips. They have these really dark colored lips. And the teeth and their tongues. Some dogs' tongues are so big. Of course I got reference photos because reference photos are super important. But yeah, some dogs have really long tongues. It's crazy. Blackening in the nose as usual when I draw dogs, and adding a little highlight to make it kind of look wet, because dogs' noses are usually a little bit wet. And then erasing the pencil lines and then penning it in with that pen. The other one was really running low on ink, so I switched over to a different pen. It's almost the exact same gray color though, and then adding in some darker areas to make it feel a little bit nicer. And there we go, day 25, buddy. And day 26. So the word for day 26 was hide. So I decided to draw another Lord of the Rings picture. So I drew the 4 hobbits hiding underneath the road, the side of the road. They hop off the road when the ring wraith is coming and like hide behind there. And then there's the ring wraith, the Nazgul on his horse, sniffing out the ring. This was a pretty challenging one because there were 5 characters and there were all the hobbits and the landscape and everything. So, and of course, you know, I couldn't sketch this for hours and try to like really get all the angles right and everything. And there wasn't one perfect photo that I could find online. So I was like using a bunch of different photos. So yeah, it was pretty challenging. And I usually try to do these drawings, like the daily Inktober drawings. I usually try to do them in like a half hour. So didn't have a whole lot of time to do this big image. It's a little bit messy or dirty, sort of, the scene, because you can see there I'm drawing in the black ground, and I don't know. You can kind of see all the strokes, and it just, I don't know, doesn't look very good. And also it's a dark scene, so I had to like darken in everything because it was kind of dark. I think it was getting darker, I think, in the movie. I was using some images from, at least some images I could find online of the movie. But there we go, day 26, hide. Okay, day 27. So the word for day 27 was music. So I decided to draw the Chill Hop raccoon from the Chill Hop Music YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the video description, and I'll also leave a card up on the screen in the corner to the Chill Hop Music YouTube channel. I like turning on their music and then just, you know, drawing or working on Blender projects, 3D stuff, or whatever artwork I'm doing. I especially love the Sleepy Fish artist. If you type in like Sleepy Fish music, they have some really cool like chill hop, like, you know, lo-fi kind of chill hop, just chill music. Really nice music. I really like it. So I'll leave a link to the Sleepy Fish music if you want to listen to that. And I was listening to that Chill Hop music YouTube channel as I was drawing this. So if you listen to some of the Chill Hop music on that YouTube channel, then you'll probably see the raccoon. He's in a bunch of different ones. One of them, he's kind of walking like that, listening to music on his headphones, and he's also doing some other things in the background in some of the music mixes that they have on there. So yeah, I was pretty happy with this one. I think it turned out pretty good. So there we go, day 27, music. And day 28. So the word for this day was float. So of course, what's the first thing I thought of? Zero gravity, because I'm a big space fan. So I was like, okay, I have to draw like an astronaut floating in space, doing like an EVA or, I don't know, a spacewalk of some kind. So, and I was drawing kind of more of a sci-fi, like futuristic spacesuit, not really a modern spacesuit, because modern spacesuits don't look quite like that. But yeah, trying to give some aspects of the suit that looks kind of the same, like real spacesuits. But yeah. I did like this one. I do practice sketching like sci-fi astronauts in spacesuits quite a bit, so I think I'm definitely better at that. So I was pretty happy with how this turned out. Still though, I want to improve my visual memory so that I can draw more like sci-fi stuff, because right now I feel like I'm a bit limited, so I need to like look at more reference images, draw a lot more sci-fi stuff and like mechanical things and spacesuits and stuff, and try to get that into my visual memory so that then I can draw more better sci-fi stuff from memory. I really like drawing from memory, but not too good at it, so I used reference photos. So there we go, day 28, float. Okay, and day 29. So we're starting to get to the end here. So the word for day 29 was shoes. So this was a pretty interesting one. I'm glad that Jake Parker decided to put the word shoes in. Jake Parker is the creator of Inktober. I'll leave a link to Jake Parker's YouTube channel and inktober.com if you want to check out the official website. But yeah, I'm glad he put in the word shoes, because I don't usually draw shoes. Usually if I'm drawing like a big character or something, their shoes are very small, and so I just kind of, I don't know, I don't spend enough time on the shoes, so I should practice drawing shoes more. But yeah, I got a reference image of some like boots, some hiking boots, or I think they're more like working boots actually. But I was pretty happy with this actually. It turned out better than I thought it would. But yeah, I should definitely draw shoes more, because yeah, usually when I'm drawing like a character, like I'm making up maybe a character design or something, I usually just draw some very basic like gray shoes, and I don't really add any detail or anything. So it was good to get in some practice, and it was interesting to draw something that I don't usually draw. Penning it in, giving some contrast, like the bottom of the shoes, the soles are like darker. And then there was like a dark kind of shiny kind of leather, I think, on the back of the shoe, kind of around the heel. And there we go, day 29, shoes. I was pretty happy with this one. All right, and day 30. So the word for day 30 was ominous. Ominous. So I actually had to look up this one, because I was like, wait, what does that word mean again? And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm not too familiar with that word. I know what it is, but so I decided to draw again another Lord of the Rings character. So I decided to draw a ring wraith, or a Nazgul, or maybe he's the top one, the King Nazgul. So I grabbed a reference image and trying to make the cape or the cloak, whatever, kind of falling down, trying to give, it is a stylized drawing. So I'm trying to make the cloth look realistic, but at the same time, I can't like shade it like it would be in real life, like if I were trying to like copy an image. So I had to like stylize it, but also make it look realistic. So that's challenging, I think. Trying to just draw like the lines to show where the cloth is kind of folding over. I should definitely practice that more. But there we go. Day 30, ominous. And day 31, so the last day of Inktober. So for the last day of Inktober 2020, the word was crawl. So I decided, at first I was like, oh, maybe I should draw like a bug crawling or something. But then I was like, oh, I could draw a snail crawling along. So that's what I did. I grabbed a nice reference image of a snail, tried to draw in some nice details, tried to really make it look like a snail and get in the little bits. Like, I tried to draw a little bit of that texture. It was a pretty close-up image, so you could see the little tiny texture on the skin, and also tried to leave some areas you can see on like the head for some reflectant, because on the shell and on the head of the snail, it's really shiny. I think it's because he's a little wet. I think snails try to keep themselves nice and wet, so they're really shiny. So there we go, day 31, crawl. So that's it for Inktober 2020. If you haven't checked out week 1, 2, or 3, those videos are on my channel if you'd like to check them out. And if you'd like to support what I do have a Patreon and Gumroad and some other links. You can check out those links in the video description. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in a future video.